Say hey, hey, say ho, ho, say hey, hey, ho, ho, hey, hey, ho, 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 ho. Millie Rock, Millie Rock. Good morning, guys. It's me. I'm still in bed. It's like 9:30. I just woke up. So I am getting ready to get up and do a full day of eating for you guys. And I'm gonna go hang out with my grandmother / my mother and take my dog to the vet. And it's gonna be a very interesting day. Can you tell? Can you tell how I'm excited for this day? I'm super excited. But there's the dog. But yeah, let's get it started with breakfast. I'll see you there. Okay, so I decided to do French toast this morning. I feel like every time I cook for this channel, I burn food. I don't know why. I swear I'm a good cook. Like, I swear I'm a good cook. But these are the French toast. These are so clearly burnt. I'm still gonna eat them because I'm super hungry right now. But I just want everyone to know I can cook. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat breakfast and I will catch up with you guys afterwards. Sorry about that. That took way longer than expected. I ended up eating breakfast pretty quickly, and then I had to fill out all this therapy paperwork for my new therapist. So that would be really cool. Hopefully we're going to do a virtual session tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so that took me forever because PDF files are huge, and I couldn't send them at once, and I couldn't scan them, and it just was kind of horrible. So I just sent them off. Hopefully she gets them in time. Hopefully, that'd be really cool. But yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog. There's a puppy. There's a puppy. Sash. She wants the French toast. Okay, so I am in the car. I am driving. And so I'm just gonna have my snack that I packed for this ride, because it's like an hour-long drive and it's 11:15, so I'm gonna be in the car until like 12:15, and then I'm gonna be at my grandmother's house and we'll probably have lunch together. So I'm gonna eat my snack now, and I basically just packed like a little fruit snack pack and applesauce. Not sure I'm gonna eat that while driving. We'll figure that out in a minute. And a bunch of cashews. So protein, starch, and fruit. Guys, my mother made me this amazing peach pie, so I'm gonna eat this. Yes. We are back in the car, and it was a good visit with my grandmother. As you saw, she made me pie, which is awesome because I love pie. So we had like this like stuffed shells dish, and then we had corn, and then we had pie. And there's Sasha. There she is. So now we're going to the vet. Gonna have fun. Vet appointment went awesome. She's like the weirdest dog because she actually like loves the vet and like loves being there. And even they were like, this is very odd that your dog likes the vet this much. And I was like, I got a weird child. She's weird like me. What can you do about it? Except I hate the doctor, so I don't know where she gets it from. Woohoo for driving again. I am almost home, but I was hungry, so I stopped at McDonald's. I also picked up my medication that I need to start taking, or, well, I already take the medication, but I picked up a new dosage that I need to start taking. So did that, and now I am just eating my lovely French fries and my burger, and I am almost home, finally. I am back home now, and I just wanted to chat with you guys, and I wanted to talk about a question that I get. Oh my god, my glasses are I hate being super hot and then my glasses steam up. It is the worst. There is Sasha. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a question that comes up a lot, especially if you're in a fat body like me, and even if you're not in a fat body. So the question is, am I sick enough? Whew, that's like a broad question. So it can either mean, am I sick enough for recovery? Am I sick enough to go into full recovery? Like, is my body, and it's usually your physical appearance, like, is my physical appearance bad enough? Have I made myself sick enough that it's okay for me to go get help? And the overwhelming answer to this, of course, is yes, you are sick enough. If you are asking that question, or if that question is in your mind, then you know, I know, that you know that something is wrong. Something is off, whether that's you've been restricting a lot, you've been binging a lot, whether you're purging a lot, whatever that looks like. Maybe you read something somewhere that said if you do this behavior, you have an eating disorder, or something similar to that, and you were like, oh shit, maybe there's something wrong. So like, maybe something like that happened to you. Maybe someone told you you needed to get better. Maybe your family noticed that you've been losing weight. Maybe your family noticed that you've been gaining weight. So your next question is, well, maybe something's wrong, but is it wrong enough? Have I done enough to be worthy of getting help? Yes, you have. That sounded kind of bad, but I mean in a good way. I mean that wherever you're at, you have done enough damage to your body that you deserve help. And it shouldn't take you damaging your body to get help. But I know that's how eating disorders are. I have one. I'm in recovery. I get it. So I think that especially for people in fat bodies, like especially if you're in a fat body with a restrictive eating disorder, because people pretty much assume that like if you are in a fat body and you have an eating disorder, that your problem is number one, binging, and two, you got binge eating disorder. And like, trust me, I've been there, because that's what I thought I had to have because I was so fat. And you just feel like I'm not worthy of help because I'm not skinny enough, or I'm not underweight enough, or I haven't lost my period, or I haven't lost my hair, or I'm not cold all the time, or I don't know what else is out there that happens to your body. I don't know, like things like that, like all the symptoms of eating disorders that a lot of us know, or if we do the WebMD search or the Google search and we find out these are the symptoms of eating disorders, and we look at the serious ones, of course, to be like, I'm not that bad, I don't have that one. Bitch, please. You sick. Like, I know this is kind of like brutal honesty, but that's like me. Like, because I don't want to fuck with your eating disorder voice. Like, I want you to understand that you are sick enough and it is okay that you get help. I guess the next question, once you've decided, am I sick enough? You are. That was the answer to your question, in case you're curious. The next step is to look for help. And basically what you really want to do, I know that money's an issue for a lot of people. I know that finances, I know that location, hello, living in Nebraska. I know that like school, work, dog. Do you know how much of a pain figuring out where my dog was going to go so I could go to treatment? You don't have to go to treatment, but what you should do, if you can, is form a treatment team. So that looks like getting a therapist, getting a dietitian, and getting a psychiatrist. Those three things, best thing to do. Because a therapist will help walk you through all the shit that you're about to go through, and how hard recovery is. They're gonna be there holding your hand, being like maybe your best friend. My therapist was kind of my best friend. Your dietitian is gonna be the one that's gonna like kind of kick your ass. They're gonna have you eat. They're going to make sure that either you're gaining or maintaining whatever it is that they need for your body to do. And your psychiatrist is going to make you happy if you're not happy. Well, they're going to try, because if you're my psychiatrist, that's a really hard job. So they're going to give you some sort of medication if they think you need it to deal with anxiety, depression, whatever you got going on. Because eating disorders are just a symptom, usually, of some sort of anxiety disorder. So treatment team, best. Also, if you can't find a treatment team, I totally suggest looking for like an eating disorder support group in your area. That's what I did when I started recovery. That was like my first main step of being like, am I sick enough? Okay, maybe I am. I'm gonna go to the support group, start talking to other people who have eating disorders, and see where they're at. And at that point, like, I still had so many disordered thoughts. That group was not enough for me, but like, it was still real. Like, I love my group. Like, I love that group to death. That is like my favorite part of the week, and I miss it now that I've moved. Eating disorder support groups can really help. So I suggest group, therapist, dietitian, psychiatrist, whatever you can do financially, even if it's just like talking to a friend, talking to your family, and just like letting them know what's going on and being like, hey, I'm sick and I need help. Just being honest. It's a really good first step. I have to go get motivated to do work. I don't want to do work at all, but I gotta do it. So I just ate, as you guys saw in the car. Now I'm gonna go do work. I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will be answering them if you guys need help with that. Okay, so I did work for like an hour, so then I got hungry and I'm done with work. Go me. So I'm making a chicken quesadilla. As you can see, there's like already cooked chicken in there and however much cheese I want. All right, so here's my quesadilla with chicken. It's probably not warm enough, so I'm gonna nuke it for like a minute so that the chicken is warm too. And yeah, that's it. So I have done a ton of work tonight. I am pretty tired, but as always, what am I watching? Real Housewives of Atlanta, because yes. And I'm gonna eat my mango sorbet because I love this stuff and it's so good. My house is a mess right now, but that's okay. But yeah, I hope that today and our little chat, and also just like eating and telling y'all what's up, I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions for the next video, leave them down below in the comments. That would be awesome. And go ahead and do all the fun stuff. If you're new here, I am Nia Marie, and this is The Friend I Never Wanted. And go ahead and subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, why have you not already? And go ahead and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And have a good night, guys.